Stefano Caselli has a problem. Somebody at Marvel needs to sit this young man down, ask him to reevaluate some of the things. Just check to see if he's okay, because whatever's going on in his head isn't okay. The demonic artwork displayed in this comic book's issue was so devious, dubious, and hideous that I had to get the variant cover because it was so dark. In all honesty, I hate to say that I liked this comic book. I'm usually not about the devilish exorcisms and everything happening in hell with two L's. The Ghost Riders. There were multiple Ghost Riders. There was a man thing and all the Halloween special we got here in it's August 29th. It came out yesterday on the 28th. This is hectic, but I liked it. And that's got a lot to do with Jason Aaron. Jason Aaron also has problems. He did a good War of the Realms event. I have been reading the Avengers series, all 23 of them. I just haven't been reviewing it. Somebody asked me in the comment section about Avengers, and here I am reviewing the Avengers. I just didn't want to review the Avengers. I don't know, I do what I want on my channel. You'll always get Ms. Marvel and Ironheart. You'll always get an Ironheart review. Champions, as long as they're still kicking. I just have my preferences. Arrow's another one. Oh, I'm usually down with the X-Men too. But Avengers, hey, if you guys want it, you got it. If you have a request to ask me to review, write it in the comment section of this video, and I'll review it. I read most of Marvel already. That being said, let's actually do the review that I keep talking about. Stefano Caselli, talked about him. Okay, here's the moment where I thought that it would have been a tie-in of the House of X. When the man thing, boy thing, leaves started to sprout and you could see the roots, I'm thinking, okay, Krakoa. It wasn't actually the living island of Krakoa. It was my boy here, who I learned, whichever knows fears burns at his touch, just like the man thing. Even though I think Blade said this, it wasn't Blade. It was the Damien Demento dude. Even though that dude said it, Jason Aaron saying this or having that character say that means that this guy knows his fucking history. That may be an understatement. I know he's been working at Marvel for how many years. He won a contest to work at Marvel. That's like, you got to be a super fan already to win one of those contests. So dude knows his shit. Teaching me about the Ghost Rider, teaching me about the cosmic Ghost Rider, who's like a amalgamation. I guess in a way he's a legacy character. He's just not diverse. He's like Frank Castle, so he's a Punisher, and he's got the Herald of Galactus, Power Cosmic. And then there's the Ghost Rider aspect of it. There may be another character I'm forgetting, but it feels like he's a lot of things stuck in one. I do know that Donny Cates recently invented this character, or else I think that's how it goes. I read him in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, but learning more about him was very necessary for the reader who was not familiar. So I want to give that a lot of praise because it was helpful to me, and you're watching Chill Manga's review. Johnny Blaze is the king of hell, good thing to learn, and this is the King Blazes. The way that he okey-doked Ghost Rider, the one that I like, Robbie Reyes, into actually driving the car was by saying, I'm going to go after your brother. That's all it takes for Robbie Reyes. And he says, okay, fine, we will do a race, fine. Does the race, and he says that you just made your first deal with the devil, which is horrible. I know he didn't make a deal with the devil in his first comic book. And by the way, anytime I point in this direction, it's my bookshelf where I keep all my comic books. I do that in all of my reviews, and I'm just realizing, and I'll show you at the end of this video what I'm talking about. But in Ghost Rider #1, he just kind of dies, and then comes back as the Ghost Rider, doesn't even know what's going on. This was him actually becoming a Ghost Rider and, fulfilling the actual, you got to make a deal with the devil. And since Johnny Blaze is and not Mephisto, there it goes. It makes me think of what's happening with Mephisto in the Champions book and wherever else Mephisto is showing up in. If Johnny Blaze is in charge of what's going on in hell, what's Mephisto up to? Questions. Thank you for watching my video. I'd give this comic book a 6, just like they want. And now I will actually show you my comic book color. We got mostly Black Panther here. That's like the Coates run. And then we got Captain America, who I'm not very fond of. Sometimes you can get these on sale, like Civil War, the event. I got it for a good price. What was it exactly? Let me tell you. It was $11.99 at the Books, Magazines, and Videos. Let's keep going. Let's keep rolling. If it's a single issue, it's probably, that's probably Champion stuff. The FF, I got all the Hawkeye from what's his name? Fraction. World War Hulk, of course. We got a whole lot of Iron Man here because of Iron Heart. And Ms. Marvel, like her, I told you I liked her. I like Nova, I like the new characters. I got a Secret Invasion. Silk is in there, Spider-Man stuff, who I'm not too fond of. I read it digitally. And then the last row is like really all X-Men. From 2003, you know, Grant Morrison. I got all of the Academy X trades that came out, the omnibuses. And then Astonishing. All these are Uncannies and Legacies and Uncannies. Basically 2010. And then there's the big one, AVX. I got all the tie-ins of AVX too. Very proud of that. These are all AVX. And there's some Avengers AVXs over here. I'm moving like you guys care. X-Men Gold, who I'm probably going to give away to my friend because I just realized they're not canon. And then that was a paper you were not supposed to see. Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and be a nice person.